Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. We're back in Halls of Torment. So today we're going to do a few more Torment 36 attempts. We're going to do some community suggestions here. So got two from the previous video. So shout out goes to Living Vapor as well as the Future Princess of Bath Time. I don't know if you guys are familiar with her channel or not. We've got two suggestions here for Torment 36 specifically. So I'll show you what we're going to do. So Landy is still the play, as it turns out to be the best character for High Torment, as we kind of figured it would be. The loadout is very similar to what we've done on previous attempts. However, we're going to put the Jade Amulet on, transforms gold into XP. And this one can heal us a little bit as well. Now, the reason this is interesting is gold actually damages us when we pick it up at High Torment here. So this is going to basically negate that effect and heal us some as well. We got the Holy Relic on for additional healing and pickups. And then we're just gone defensive items as per usual. And then we're going to go in with the Echoing Band. And we're going to put on Mark of the Sword. In terms of the shards here, now I've put max health and regeneration, then just dump the rest into damage stuff now. It should be doable at our shard count here. We'll see how we go. So with this loadout here, Torment 36. Okay, we've got needles, which I do enjoy. Enjoy my needles in this game. Max Torment, I think they're pretty useful. Let's go with some HP. I guess we try and take advantage of our plate. Is that the go here? Let's get rid of that. Just go damage, I guess. Just do our rotation technique. Are we gonna take force? We'll take attack speed. Okay, we got damage projectiles right here. Why don't we just take it? We'll get rid of range. No damage. Okay, we've got to grab a hand straight away, which is kind of accidental, but you know what? Force on projectiles, grenade, radius, and stuff like that. I don't know. It's alright. Let's just take it. Just trying to avoid the ghosts here. I think they're going to be probably one of the things doing the biggest damage to us right here. We'll do this. Keep going with our rotation technique and see if it works for us. Try and get our defense up as quickly as possible, and then just out-tank everything. Base HP. Needle's attack speed is alright. Since we got something useful as our starting ability. There's Morphic Hide. Come on, give us Proficient Stance now, please. We've got another ability to show up right in front of us, too, which is actually kind of lucky. Let's do a roll. Okay, we got our defense. I'm going to drop this right here. Okay, we got a rolling man. I don't care for that. Do we want to take extra movement, speed, and regeneration down here? Let's do it. Let's get greedy. Okay, definitely gonna take more defense here. Okay, regeneration. Do we just take it here? We could take damage projectiles. Let's do that. More attack speed for our needles. I don't think we want to see this showing up over and over again. Okay, I guess we got our defense up pretty quickly in this run this time. Health and movement speed. I don't know if we really need it, do we? Let's take regen and defense here. Okay, base damage. I'm gonna take you. Bulwark, yes please. Geez, what do we take? Multi-strike is okay. Multi-strike is not too bad. Looks like we got to a place of stability pretty early on here. What is our defensive value? We got it up over 120 pretty quickly here, so seems to be the way in this game still, just stack defense. So, you know, there's that. Do we need more movement speed and regeneration out of here? Do we get... How greedy do we get? Let's just take the movement speed. What's the last thing? Do we duplicate this one? Or do we save our dupe for something else here now? What is our defense? 126. Let me just have a look. Man, I hate doing this on a controller, huh? Pain in the ass. 2.47. Don't know if we even really need to, but we probably should. What else would we do? The HP at level 60. But I don't know if we really even need that. You know what? I'm gonna get greedy and do it. Maybe that's not the right play, but you know what? I'm committed to defense. Alright, that's fine. We'll see how we do. Take piercing wounds for damage. What else can we get? Lightning strikes. Alright. Lightning strikes are interesting. More defense. Very good. It's going to be really valuable getting those thick hides now. And let's just take this as well. I don't know, maybe we should take in a little bit of extra HP with our current setup, though. I don't know. Got a lot of HP as it is. It's more just a being able to survive. I don't know. The last boss wave is really where a lot of these builds just fall apart. We'll see if this is strong enough. We can probably just stand right in the middle of them now too. Let's just take our level ups here first. What did we get? Let's take the block when it's on offer. Take the damage. Alright, now we sit here for 17 minutes. Now we're taking heaps of damage in here. Maybe we shouldn't. Maybe we should chill a bit. We could get strikes going. I don't know. I think we want to focus more on probably the needles. I don't know. Strikes are alright. Let's take some healing because we're taking big damage now. We got two cockies sitting in the middle of them, I guess. Okay. Yeah, we're just taking big damage now. Still only agony 1, huh? Do we start going to metabolism? Do we take this guy and get him rolling? I don't know. We'll level him up a little bit. We'll try and get him up to 3 here. Okay. Slowly getting our HP back now. I don't know. Some of the things in this game seem to do just like so much damage compared to everything else. I don't know. Let's just take it. What are we? Level 40. We are leveling somewhat efficiently here. Let's get this up to 3. See if we can get a bonus. See if we can get double trouble. There's a lot of those. A lot of those crystal things over there. Let's leave them be, huh? Okay. I still think we could probably try some force stacking shenanigans for High Torment here. Could be fun. I don't know if it's necessarily the most effective, but I like using the other sorts of loadouts. That's one of the reasons that I, you know, not necessarily in love with the meta the way it is. I like using other stuff. Let's take extra regeneration and movement speed. Let's do it. Yeah, I like using the, you know, the off-meta kind of loadouts, I guess. It's more interesting to me if High Torment has more viable loadouts. That's just my take on the matter. Being forced to use the same loadout again for Max Torment after the patch is just a bit disappointing. It's more or less the exact same loadout. I mean, we've got a different necklace on, I guess. Which is cool, I guess. One item is different. But for the most part, it's basically the same concept of a loadout. Which is unfortunate. Would have been nice to see something else be more valuable than defense now. Would have loved to have seen regeneration be king. Get your regeneration up to like 40 or 50 a second. Would love to see that kind of thing be the way to do it, instead of just, yeah, my defense is so high now I can just sit in the middle of yours and tank everything. Let's see how we go here anyway. See if we can get the clear with the loadout like this. Got a lot of power-ups. Do they just stay there the whole time? Can I just let them stack up for the boss fight at the end? Is that the go with this ring? Is that sort of the idea? Guess we can just grab them whenever we need them, if they stay there for forever. More regen. We can take more attack speed here too. Getting the needles up to 6 is going to be nice. Do we take regen now? Let's take attack speed first. More block there too, maybe. Be nice. We get more defense and regen out of there if we wait. If we're patient. Speaking of attack speed, we'll take it. Alright, we'll see if we can get the clear with the bosses. I don't know. I find a lot of the loadouts, they're okay up until you get sort of close to the end. Even, man, I don't know. Maybe we get rid of this junk. I don't think we're gonna really spec into those. We still didn't get it, huh? That's fine. We'll just take regeneration for now. Yeah, some of these builds are fine up until you get to the bosses. Then they just completely smush you. It's like, oh, okay. So one of the other suggestions was to go with the Shield Maiden's Mark instead, which was basically the loadout we used in the prior patch, which was definitely very strong and probably is still very strong in this in this patch as well. So we can try that. If this fails, we can try that next. All right, we did get our thick hide up to 5 here now. So what is our defense landed on? Almost 160, which is really good. Take an upgrade. What do we get? I didn't even look before. Phantom Rift and Magma Fist. Well, that's what we get. I still would like maybe base damage out of there. How greedy do we get here, huh? We'll spend a roll. I'm not really getting what we actually want out of there, huh? Okay, we did get regen and defense. Very good. 170. So that's pretty good. I mean, probably the best we're getting without having purple gear or Maybe abusing the growth items, maybe. Maybe there's a loadout you can use with those. I do want to try a couple of loadouts with the Sage. Got some interesting ideas there, but I don't know if it would really work for Torment 36. Unfortunately, the Sage is, man, just such a low defense kind of character in general. Level 55, so we are slowing down a little bit. Let's take the block strength here as well. We're agony 4 now as well, so I mean, we're doing pretty good here, I guess. Trying to avoid the ghosts. I think the ghosts are one thing that do just like really big damage to us. I guess getting strikes up to 3 wouldn't be too bad. Let's go damage and bonus. Trying to get the base damage increase at level 3 on those would probably be nice if we can. We do have a lot of these power-ups just sort of littered around now, which is kind of nice. Maybe that is the play in the boss arena. Maybe that's the idea of using this ring. Is interesting. I did one loadout with the rings back in the previous patch, and it was pretty potent. It was pretty fun. Let's just take this guy up to 6 and see what we can get for him. Yeah, rocking the rings with the, do we want to take burn chance? Do we want to just take one of these so it gets out of the loot pool? Stops coming up for us. Yeah, I did it with the headband that gives you the potions and the power-ups and the necklace. That's a really fun loadout. Haven't tried that exact loadout in the current patch. All right, we got the extra grenade. With damage for projectiles for negative force. We got 2 memories left. What else would we want to memories here anyway? Extra grenade is kind of nice. We don't really need force, do we, for any of these abilities so much? I mean, it's okay. Don't get me wrong. But it's not really that great. We could get 60% projectile damage out of there. Let's see if we can find it in there, huh? Okay. Alright, I mean, it's working so far. We're tanky enough that we can just sort of out heal everything at the moment anyway. And try not to waste these power-ups if I can. These are the healing pools? I can't remember. Even if we get a bunch of healing pools, it's still pretty good. Alright, we got the projectile damage. We'll take you. The power-ups are still just the little regular icons, right? These are the healing pools. Man, it's been a while since I've actually used them. That's what happens when you don't play the game religiously for a few months, huh? Alright, now we're taking on some damage here. Out of my way, dude. And we're doing fine. Boom, boom. Alright. Yeah, I think they're healing. They're the healing pools, right? I'm confusing myself anyway. We're getting plenty of pickups as it is with the rings, which is kind of nice. Having some invincibility pickups for the boss fight actually be pretty good. I just can't see where they all are. I'm kind of wasting them. Maybe we should just stand still, huh? Not my favorite way to play, standing still. Oh, here we go. We got the base damage, 120. I guess we take Piercing Winds while it's on strike. While it's on offer. See if we can make it through here. Get some decent heal backs here through our wrappings. Seems to be pretty consistently above 30, which is not too bad. And the ghosts are kind of getting blocked off at the moment too, which is nice. Up to 2 mil DPS. Here we go. We've got the swordsman stuff over here, but we'll definitely take the HP out of there, I think. Add a little bit extra safety here. I guess this is the point where we just sort of stand around, huh? Well, if you made it this far into the video, consider smashing a like and subscribe. Let me know if you have a interesting loadout that you would like to see us tackle. If it's even if it's not a Torment 36 loadout, we'll be happy to showcase it if it's something interesting or different, you know. So let me know if you have any ideas. Well, this is a nice time to have a little sip of coffee, so I hope you're all having a great day out there, wherever you are. I went for a nice little walk this morning up the road. Got a real coffee. Got a little bakery. It's about a 15-minute or so walk away from where I live. It's a nice little walk. There's a little park, but you have to go up the road from there and do some nice little pies and stuff like that too. Hey, we got some base damage for our needles. Would not mind getting that leveled up further if we can. Roll duration? Haven't really had many scrolls drop in close proximity at the moment. We do have some enemies. We're slowly chipping away here though, so hopefully some of them can drop something for us. So, looks like this thing has healed us quite a bit over the run, huh? Or is that XP? Oh, it's XP gain. It's extra 60k, is it? I thought that was perhaps the healing. It doesn't really show the healing. That's alright. Yeah, I don't know how you guys feel about AFK gameplay as being like one of the main things in this game for high torment, or just like in general. You know what I mean? Like once you've set up your build, you can just sort of lean back and let it do everything for you. It's kind of a little strange to me that the game sort of emphasizes AFK builds. It's a little bit weird. I don't know. I think the early game is more interesting. After going back and replaying the early game, I think it was more interesting to actually have to dodge the enemies and consider your overall life pool and stuff like that. Whereas this is just about, okay, let me out tank everything and then I've set myself up. I'm just going to sit still for half the run. I don't know. I think the early game design is just more interesting to play. I don't know. You can do some really fun builds at around Torment 25 or something now though, which is also a really fun place to play. But it's very different to the early game. The early game actually has, you have to manage your resources properly, you know what I mean? Okay, we got some swordsman dedication. What do we do it, huh? What does that put us up to? 2100 health. I mean, we should be fine here, right? Presuming we can actually survive during the boss fights. Okay, we did get an upgrade there, it looks like. Do we want to take some equilibrium? We got magic and physical here. We don't actually have much in the way of magic. We could take physical. I think we'd prefer the other equilibrium if we're gonna spend a potion though. So let's do this. More crit chance. We could take damage. We could take attack speed. Let's take damage. Get it leveled up. Okay, melee and projectile. I think we just like projectile here, right? We do kind of like multi-strike though too. Our rolling man is melee, isn't he? Yeah, he is. I think attack speed projectiles maybe be... That's not even a projectile, is it? Yeah, yeah. Let's take it anyway. Okay. Let's take multi-strike. Okay, we've got another... lightning infinity. Got another few scrolls up here. Let's grab. Okay, what is our crit on it at the moment? 95%, so we're basically critting everything. So crit bonus is alright here. That's one of the other things one of the commenters did mention before. We did have the other necklace on that gives us area, which nets us roughly a negative 50% crit chance. I did have a bunch of crit in with my shard, so we did still have, you know, we were getting crit value, crit chance value. I do like rolling with the area spark. I don't know if it's the strongest thing in the game or anything like that, but I really do enjoy playing with it. I think it's really fun. We got Phantom Split and Double Trouble. All right, well, we got Double Trouble, so that's not too bad. Yeah, I think my controller's got a bit of stick drift. Man, that sucks, huh? It's not even that old. Magical for physical now. We kind of want the other one, do we? Yeah, it's a bummer when your controller starts dying on you. This one is only about not even a year old, I think. That's a shame. We could just take some attack speed over here. Since we have the double trouble now. Alright, let's go. Should have some pretty good attack speed going on our needles and stuff here, so we'll see how we go. Man, it's just given us the golem this whole time, huh? You know what? Get him up to 10. Where's our level 10 for needles, huh? Maybe maybe we should have saved a potion over here. That's fine. We do have some re-rolling though. Okay, we got one more block. We'll take you. We've got 4 minutes left. We've got a bit of time. We'll just have to see how the boss arena goes here. We've got a lot of junk line everywhere though, so we can just pick up a bunch of healing stuff. Okay. I mean, this necklace has netted us a whole bunch of extra XP here, which is kind of interesting. I'd never really used it before before this run, to be honest. So I think they buffed it in the previous patch though. I'd have to look at the notes again to see exactly what they did, but over 200k extra XP, it looks like it's provided us, so that's huge. That's actually gotten us up to level 82 here, so that's pretty good. I guess we just stand still and save all of our pickups for the boss. The bosses. More Bulwark? I kind of want to take attack speed, but Bulwark too is pretty rare. 187 on the defense. I mean, that's pretty good. Our block ended up, what, 29, which is pretty sad. Alright, we'll see if we can clear it with this loadout, huh? I think we could do some pretty silly stuff on the Sage with this necklace now, maybe. It's given us this much extra XP. Potentially get a lot of levels. And we've still got 2 minutes left. We're just sort of cruising here, just letting all our pickups stack up around us. Some of the ghosts are getting in, I think, but I think we're strong enough here at the moment. They still do pretty big damage when they hit us, though. 154. I'm pretty sure that's them. Take our crit chance up. Okay, needles. What do we want? Attack speed or base damage? Attack speed at 20% is pretty nice here. Let's do that. We hit 2.5 million DPS with this loadout, so you know what? It's okay. Um, 1.4 overall. 1.4 bill. We'll probably head over 1.5 then. How much health do the bosses have now anyway? I really don't know. We're getting pickups just standing still anyway. I don't know. I still think it'd be more fun if more different loadouts were viable. I just think like this is kind of required to sort of get this done, and it's not the most interesting puzzle when it's just stack defense. It's cool that we can get extra XP and pick up some stuff like that. Like that's cool. Don't get me wrong. But just the concept of having to stack defense and just sitting still like this is just kind of silly. It's just kind of silly to me. Let's see how the bosses go here anyway. Can we get this going? We've got 5 seconds here. Do we start to rotate? Maybe we start moving around a little bit here. Start gathering some extra levels. What do we want? Let's take damage. Let's go damage. And damage. I can't even see where they are. Let's go crit. Okay. Do we want to get those strikes going even more? Let's go multi-strike on these things. Hey, where are the bosses at? Okay, here they are. Hey, boys. Okay. Jeez, we have one roll left, or do we start taking fire affinity? Okay, man, we are really fast with these these pickups, huh? Alright. Alright, now we're at normal person speed. Alright, having these gold piles on all the heals lying around. Definitely gonna make things a bit cruisier here, huh? Oh, that's a cool loadout. Well done for solving it. Let's see if we can actually make it through without doing anything stupid, though. Alright, we got up to level 6 there. See if we can do it without being stupid, huh? Okay, one of them's going down. Do we bother killing the other two, or do we just bail? Alright, well, we got one of them. And look how much HP the rest of the other two have got. Do we just bail? Alright, I'll just bail for the video. Alright. So that boss fight was super easy with all those things lying around. So it's basically more or less the same concept as of the previous patch. We have to like stay alive in the boss fight, and And that method of using the ring seemed to be really, really powerful there. So, and the extra XP with the gold, definitely very helpful there too. So, oh, GG's on the lowdown, totally smashes T36. And I don't know, it just kind of cements in my head that it's kind of silly to have T36 like this. Why not let us just have more interesting loadouts? One loadout to solve it and rule them all, you know what I'm saying? But hey, maybe there are other viable loadouts, but I don't know. It is what it is. There you go, guys. There's a clear for Torment 36. Thanks for putting up with my ranting. So the other loadout was going to be basically a similar idea, but with the Shield Maiden's Mark, and that was Living Vapor. Was shouting out for that one. So there you go, guys. This one was from the future Princess of Bath Time. So go and throw her a follow. I'll catch you all in the next video, guys. Hope you all have a fantastic, amazing day. Take it easy, and I'll catch you in the next one.